gotten an item in the mail that you just know you didn't order? Well, it might be part of a growing scam, and folks here in Hampton Roads have been victims.
So what does it mean for your personal information? That's the other question. 10 on your side's Ashley Knight is here to tell us. Ashley?
Well, Tom, Aisha, what do a foot massager, a camo print jacket, and a car battery charger all have in common? They were packages that one man received as part of what's called a brushing scam, and it usually means your personal information is no longer private. Jason Brown wasn't expecting a package.
I came home, I saw a big box in the front. I'm like, I didn't order anything.
It was from Amazon with his name and address on the label. Inside was a foot massager neither he nor his family ordered.
First thought was that I got hacked and then somebody stole my identity.
Jason works in cybersecurity, so his antenna went up.
I subscribed to Aura. I want to make sure my identity was protected. On Amazon, I just made sure that I did the two-factor authentication.
But then another package came.
I received a car battery charger.
And another one.
I'm trying to figure out why is this happening to me exactly. I'm all like, I kind of feel like I'm being targeted.
He gave the tracking number to Amazon, who said they'd call if anything was amiss. Brown then called his mom, who works for the post office, and she told him this happens all the time. It's known as a brushing scam. That's when smaller companies send out items to random addresses so they can write fake 5-star reviews.
Wow. Welcome to the video, everyone. This is Justin Paul. Just wanted to do a reaction here and try to cover this story. This guy, he was receiving packages. He didn't order anything. No one in his family ordered anything. And apparently this is a scam called a brushing scam. I mean, this is my first time hearing of a brushing scam. And according to what the definition of the brushing scam is, the smaller companies who get your information, send stuff to you in order to write fake reviews so that they can try to get other people influenced to buy those products. Not sure how these people obtain your personal information. I know that a lot of companies, man, they sell off your information. Like when you order something from them, they'll sell off that information to other companies. So, you do have to be aware that that does happen, and try to take measures to prevent that from happening if you can. A lot of that language is in the fine print of some of these terms and conditions that people often don't really care to look at. But I do know that companies do sell people's information, and I'm sure it's pretty profitable for them to sell some of their customer information. Do I feel like it's lawful? No, but until they really come up with like widespread legislation or something that deters companies from doing that, this is something that they do for financial gain. But yeah, man, from brushing scams, text scams, people asking to use your phones, to go into your payment apps. It's a lot of different ways that, people will scam you out of money. And you want to be careful. You really have to be careful because, these days, man, people really they just do whatever just to try to get over on the next person. And now you're seeing saying smaller companies are doing the same again to write fake reviews to influence others to get them to buy, more reviews you get on the product. That gives people an idea of how that product is, the results of, what others are saying as far as using that product. And a lot of times, that's the deciding factor for a lot of people on whether or not they're going to make a purchase or not.
If you're a victim, your personal information is out there for people to see. Newer versions of the scam also include QR codes that, when you scan them, they can hack into your information that way. Brown's advice?
Don't put your direct credit card information, use PayPal or whatever, and definitely do two-factor authentication if that website allows.
I'm sorry, I had it on mute. But as I was just saying, it's plenty of scams that's going on out there. And this guy, he has a career in cybersecurity, so he's well aware of how to protect himself and stuff. And um, it's still unfortunately happened to him. So just imagine, people who are not as aware of how to protect themselves. And also, definitely want to make sure you do the two-factor authentication, or multi-level authentication if the websites have it, which I feel like all sites as far as e-commerce and um, payment apps and apps that have to deal with your finances, they should offer some type of multi-factor authentication. So I just wanted to bring this video. It's gonna be shorter than my others here. Just try to make sure everyone is aware of all these scams that are currently going on out here, and hopefully you research and take measures to try to protect yourself and protect your information, because information is gold to some people. They get a hold of your information and they can do any and everything they would like, with your stuff, man. And be careful on scanning QR codes or how you tap in to pay. A lot of this stuff is convenient, but it also makes it even more convenient for bad actors to gain a hold of your information. Well, I'm going to close out. Again, if you like my content, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. This is Justin Paul. Peace.